Mhm. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Welcome back, everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, so welcome back, my friends. Get our U.S. crew coming, hopefully. Let's see. Second phase of our program. Okay, so let's chant a little bit, and then we'll do some other party favors. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Woo! Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. You know, if somebody came with $1,000,000 and said, "I'll give you $1,000,000 to get this mantra to take your taste away," $1,000,000, 2,000,000, 10,000,000, a billion, I would say no. You know, because you can't get the ras from that money that you can get from this, the taste, the happiness. See, it's all about happiness, isn't it? That's what it's about. You can't get that. You can look at all that money and play with, throw it up and down, and use it. Go out and destroy yourself with sense enjoyment, but you can't get this happiness. Lord Chaitanya was one smart cookie. He's a
That's
smart
very
guy.
sweet. You've got it all.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's why I tell you, we're going to get those Vites. We're going to convince them because they can't argue with this happiness that they're going to see with their own. You're going to see, man. That's what the Lord did. Eventually, he became. They apologized. Oh, we didn't know. It was, and we thought it was all about rules. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Yeah, and this is people. You can come here to the level where Lord Chaitanya said, the chanting becomes like the white lotus of good fortune. At every step, you feel this expansion and this growth in this mantra, and that is unbelievable. I mean, that's what I'm been experiencing for the last, anyway, long enough. It just gets more and more and more for good fortune. I mean, unbelievable. It's just so fantastic. This is the greatest thing, greatest treasure for the whole universe. It really is, man. And it's in our hands. or in the hands of anybody else who has this, because this is its style. But I think it's pretty rare, you know, and to come and to get this kind of taste, it's like amazing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Yeah, no problem, River. Just do the best you can. Hey there, Shamaguri. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. I'm going to start doing my programs now. I got all my microphones in the system. Yeah, I got 4 microphones. I'm going to start doing live programs here at my house here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Let's see if we can get some live people interested. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey there, Tom. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. You guys can take your microphones, put them on if you want. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Let's hear some of the chanting there, people. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari Hari
Hare,
Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari
Krishna Hare
Hari
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hari Hari
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hari
Rama, Hare
Hari
Hare,
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Hari Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Rama
Rama Hari Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari Hari
Krishna,
Rama Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari Hari
Krishna,
Hari Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Rama Hari
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari Hari Rama
Krishna,
Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari
Krishna,
Hari Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Rama
Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Hare
Rama Rama
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Krishna,
Hari Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhaktavinda. Okay, a little bit continuing on with Prahlad Maharaj here. Prahlad Maharaj continued, my dear friends, if you can place your faith in my words, oh, yeah, I read that already. Okay, just as the fruits and flowers of a tree in due course of time undergo 6 changes: birth, existence, growth. Oh, I read that too. Atma refers to the Supreme Lord or living entities. Atma refers to the Supreme Lord or the living entities. Both of them are spiritual. See, free from birth and death, free from deterioration, and free from material contamination. They are individual and they are the knowers of the external body, and they are the foundation of the shelter. They are the foundation of the shelter of everything. Isn't that interesting that the Atma refers not only to God, the Supreme Lord, but also to the living entity? See, they're both spiritual. You know, how come, this is the knowledge that's lacking in this world? People don't know these things. Do you see how important it is to awaken the spiritual body in others so they can relate to the Lord? Otherwise, you have no relation. You're not awakened. You're just bodily identified with rules, regulations. They're externally looking at everything. Yeah, people don't know who they are, that they're spirit. People give these I'm not your body classes for 40 years, and still they don't know that they're not their body. You know why? Because they're trying to ascend to this thing that I'm not my body and I have to get through an art and a vrittis and all these things and all these processes to get there. It's just, instead of just meeting the devotee like a Prahlad, and just wake up the spiritual body, simply because you listen to the preaching about the spiritual body and about the Supreme Lord and their relationships. Simple because of that. Wake up, man. That's what, just, hey, man, we have the power, which is why you got to be awake, to wake others up. You got to know you're spiritual and that you're at a spiritual body and your words are spirit. Why? Because you speak about that. See? And when you chant the holy name, there's ecstasy because you're spirit and you're connecting with God. You're going to be ecstatic.
Same quality.
You're the little infinitesimal living entity, which is, see, this is transcendental knowledge. If you listen to this and listen to this word, you'll know you're just one small thing and you're not anything special until you are awakened. Then you become something special. Otherwise, you're nothing special. You're just part of the living entities in the Maya. Nothing special about you, just common. A lot of religion. You're still in religion. Just common. Only when you wake up, then there's some specialness. And you feel it. Oh, my life, I feel this is special. Okay? God is special. I didn't know that before. I didn't know that because I wasn't awakened. I didn't know. So only spirit knows spirit, right? See? And do you notice that? Oh, look what Prahlad says. It's something interesting that everybody needs to know. Okay? They are the individual. See, God and the living entity are individual. They are the knowers of the external body. You see, we also know our external body. The Lord knows all bodies. And they are the foundation and shelter of everything. Why is the living entity that's awake, that awake to their relationship with God, in that relationship, also the shelter of everyone? Didn't say just the Lord. It says the devotee. See, you get the shelter of that Lord through the devotee. You know, you connect to the sun through its ray, right? You got to go through the ray. Otherwise, you're looking at it, there's no rays here. Where's the rays? You know, no rays. Oh, you're a Guru Dev? Yeah. Are you a ray of God? Like, you know, there's a book about bhakti, ray of Vishnu. What the heck does that mean? He's one ray. He's got the life. He's awakened. That's Vishnu. His manifestation in this world is through its ray. Otherwise, you don't know where is the light. See, it's always the same preaching. Jesus said, while I'm in this world, this is the light of the world. I'm the light of the world. His word is the light of the world. You know, this is disciplic line. You know, you see, Prahlad Maharaj is explaining things more than Jesus did. He just said, you know, while I'm in this world, I'm the light of the world. But what does that mean? The ray is here, man. The light is here. See, the sun is here. It's reflected through the ray or refracted through the ray. Otherwise, nobody knows what is light. That's why Vaishnavism. People look at me, go, oh, Hari, man, who's the Mahabhagavat gave you that name? Oh, you don't care about that? You don't see? What are you, a blind guy or something? Looking, you know, give me some blind teaching, you know. Oh, anybody could say they're a Mahabhagavat. They have, and they still do. That's called religion. Vaishnava religion. They just claim themselves Mahabhagavats. And then because nobody ever, you know, they're blind themselves and they have material motive. And then all these blind people, oh yeah, you say you're Mahabhagavat, we'll go follow you, especially in Kali Yuga. Isn't that what they do in Kali Yuga? They follow unqualified people. They don't know what is the qualification. They don't know how to see the light. Where is the light? They don't know. Nobody knows. Yeah, so these people, they put themselves, oh yeah, we're light, man. We're a ray. See? But there's no light there. Okay? You can't see the truth. You can't see what is, you got to get that descent from the spiritual world here in this world so you can begin to see what it is. Everybody speculating, oh, well, it's like this and like this, you know, Swami steps and empty, you know. Bang, bang, clang, clang. That's the spiritual world. How attractive is that? Okay. No, the light is special. Goloka is special. Special knowledge, man. Special love. Ecstatic. You should be asking questions like that. Yeah. Hey, man, where'd you get that taste? Where'd you get that? Man, I never seen that. I only read it in the book. That Lord Chaitanya and his devotees and Nityananda, they had that kind of taste, man. Where'd you get that? Nobody asks this. They ask what they've been taught. Where'd you get your neck beads? Where'd you get your dhoti? Where'd you get your tilak? Where'd you get your name? But never an important question. Therefore, I have to ask it. Where'd you get your taste, man? That should be the mantra. Where is that taste that was here 550 years ago? Because that's where deliverance is. It was there then, and deliverance, and it's here now. Where is deliverance? Otherwise, the Lord's taking you out. Look at it. They're promoting. I heard they're promoting the injection in the ISKCON temples. Oh, the Lord's taking you out. Well, you don't care about where the taste is? Here, you'll live. Come this way. You want to live? Come over here. Otherwise, you're going, man. You're out of here. You know, like the Terminator. Come if you want to live, because the Terminator was after you. See, the Terminator's after everybody in this material world, right? They're terminating your life. And I'll say the same thing like Mr. Schwarzenegger. Come if you want to live. And it's true. I ain't lying. Isn't this life here? Anybody who's got this life? Yeah. Yeah. Come if you want to live. Otherwise, the Terminator is terminating a lot of people right now. Terminate even the ones, especially the ones who have the adverse effects, man. They know. There's a movie about that, adverse effects, you know. They actually interviewed. You know what it's called? I'm not misinformation, because they cannot get their voice out. Nobody will listen to them. Could you imagine that? What a sick world we're living in. You believe in doctors? Doctors won't listen to them. Their nurses won't, except the whistleblowers. These are evil times, man. That's the Terminators after you, man, after the world. Come if you want to live. Come here. We'll teach you what life is. Life is chanting the holy. If you get to the point, like some of the devotees are here, of chanting this name in ecstasy, you think, death come and go. Who cares, man? I can chant the holy name in ecstasy like Lord Chaitanya can. You'll be kissing the ground. Hey, man, I'm successful. That's the main part. The whole thing of coming into this universe is to be able to chant the name in ecstatic love like our master. You fulfilled the whole purpose of embodiment that nobody knows practically. Not even these ISKCON devotees know that it's all about coming and chanting like some of my disciples chant. That's what your whole ISKCON movement's about. Nothing else. Not the what you're gonna, just like who was it? Govinda said in his class this morning. What, you think it's all about establishing Varnashram now? They're destroying everything. You're going to try to establish Varnashram now with all these demons running amok in this world, killing people and doing all these dastardly things, lighting up fires, burning everything. They got all the technology and they're using it, man, for destruction of the world. And you want to establish Varnashram Dharma? I think we need something a bit stronger, don't you? Like this? Okay. Hey, man, if each person that comes here and develops this taste for chanting the holy name, that's one note more feather in peacock feather in Krishna's cap. And you're that feather, man. There's no time to mess around, man. You want to live, come here, and you'll get this taste, and you'll be thinking, my God, that's what life is all about. You taste what is immortal. You taste the nectar that even the gods, the demigods, can't taste. Yeah. Shama Sundari, come if you want to live. Yeah, you like that one, Amy? That's a good one, huh? Come if you want to live. That is so appropriate. You think it was appropriate in the movie, in that movie? Come, they used it over and over in every term. Come if you want to live. This is the most appropriate place for that one. Come here in this Sunday if you want to live. Otherwise, death is chasing everybody out there. Even if you're awake, they don't know what's going on. What's going on? Well, we know what's going on. It's very clear. This has all happened before. We have this knowledge, tremendous knowledge that no one has, really. New Age people, they're all speculating their channels from their guides. Their guides are from inside this universe, man. With heavenly, whatever voices, who knows? It could be a ghost lying to them. Nobody knows. Not even checkable. Oh, here we got revelation, and the Lord he wants everything exact. It's all right there in the book, man. You get a revelation, you look in the book. Yeah, man, it's on the foundation. There's power in this, man. This word, as
potency. That's why it wakes people up, inspires people, gives shelter. You notice it's shelter. The Lord uses his ray for the shelter. That's why you see in the verse is listed, hey, such a rare living entity is used by the Lord to give shelter in the world. Otherwise, you're trying to get it directly, everybody's cut off from that. You notice, except those rare persons. Who's representing that sun that's outside of all these 8 material coverings? Who's a ray of that's outside of the 8 material coverings? Air. Everybody's covered by air, fire, water. Their consciousness is got all these coverings: air, fire, water, earth. Okay? This is covering our consciousness, man. Ether, even is. You think it's subtle ether? It's still a covering for the soul. Ether. Intelligence, Socrates' intelligence is a covering for the soul. Can you believe it? His intelligence is a covering for the soul. People don't know what's going on here. Is beyond. That's why it's hard for me to explain to people. It's like that. Try to talk to that ion. He's trying to explain to them that he'll never believe these things. The intelligence here is beyond those coverings of those kinds of beyond. This is beyond Einstein's intelligence. Can you imagine? This is all Bhagavad Gita. You can check it. Intelligence. Oh, and then we haven't finished. There's more coverings. False ego. The stuff you see in the Raj group, wanting to be big sticks, wanting to be big sannyas, to be big teachers. I've seen it, man. I've been there, done that. And that's who's teaching. The smiles like this. And not from here. See? Because they're not from Goloka, man. Yet. They could be. They listen. They come here. Impress. Somehow we impress them. See? False ego layer. You can get that far and you're in false ego. You think you're there. You think it looks like bhakti. You think, oh yeah, being proud, and memorizing verses. Wow, I memorized the whole Bhagavatam. I must be a devotee. And you people thinking, look how austere this guru is. He must be a pure devotee. They're all thinking like that. And oh look, he hasn't had sex in 20, 40, 50 or ever. Oh, he must be a pure devotee. Although they're going like this. Adoration. It's all been channeled into adoration. Oh, I got an adoring crowd of millions of devotees following me. All these things no one can see. They can't see, and no one can see except a true ray. You got to get the ray from the gun. See, the gun is the sun. You got to get the son of the gun. The sun in the gun. Get the ray. If people knew what was going on here, they would pee their pants. I really mean that. Or Chaitanya, he peed right on Murari's meal. Can you imagine that? I pee over everything. That's the whole thing. This is all pee. That's all. I pee everything. Everything is pee to me except what's outside of this universe. False egos, I don't care. I bust them, break them. That's crush them to powder like Advaita, didn't it? Didn't we read that? He would crush the false ego, any lies, any ignorance, blah, squeeze it. Didn't matter to him. He knew the truth. That's why it comes down to now, hey, man, you guys, you believe in this word coming here, or you believe in the other words of those who are inexperienced, those who don't know. Can't prove anything. We prove everything. This is so proved here. Proof of work. You see it work here. You see ecstasy here. You see taste in chanting the holy name, which it's all about. You see people developing taste, which is all about. I know I speak like I'm very self-assured because it's true. The Lord is, I mean, He convinces me that I can say these things. I mean, I check it in the book, I check it in your experience and my experience. I have no doubts. Guru Sadhu Shastra, I speak like this because I have no doubt now. I'm convinced. The book says these things. You show these things, that you listen to this word, and man, does it make you fly. Must be God coming through. Maybe it must be a ray from the real sun. Yeah, that's how I mean. I think I'm calling it correct. I mean, don't they teach in Vaishnavism, Guru Sadhu Shastra? That's all here, as far as I can see. Hmm. I want to pee. Yeah, River wants to pee. She wanted to pee for 30 years. Yeah. How did we get into this here? Let's see here.
Glorifying the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, these. Yeah. The truth. Yeah. Atma. Yeah. So I'm going to read it again. This is this is praiseworthy. Atma refers to the Supreme Lord or the living entities. Okay. So nobody is realized until they realize that there's a Supreme Lord, and that you're and without knowing that you're spirit and the Supreme Spirit, you're not self-realized yet. Not really. See, a lot of people they think, oh, they're spirit. Okay, they realize, okay, I'm spirit. I'm not matter. I'm not all these things, ignorance in the world and all that. But they're still ignorant of the Supreme Lord in his true form. See, there's still some ignorance there. That's why that's one level of realization is Brahman. Is I'm spirit. Yeah, I'm spirit. I'm nothing to do with matter. But there's still ignorance of the true form of the Lord. You see, Prahlad's preaching is topmost. He's saying, no, there's a Supreme Lord. He's got qualities and characteristics. See, and they are knowable. You can know them by mercy of who? Of the ray. See? Otherwise, you're unknowable. You're blocked by the light. That's why you see a lot of Vaishnavas, not a lot, but the few that maybe are somewhat liberated by chanting and by in this line, they may have liberation. But how many know the transcendental qualities of the Lord? That's another thing. See, that's the Lord. How can you taste them? Can you relish them? Can you relish these verses? Can you wake people up, wake up their devotion? See, that's the power of a real follower in the real line. See, Bhakti Lata Bij is the taste for those qualities. That's why you see how it's taught wrong. Attain Krishna, do sadhana siddha, go do, your chanting, and then you're gonna rise to anartana vritti and all of that stuff, and then gradually you'll realize prema, your spirit. Prema means you'll get some ruchi and all that stuff. It's such a long process. See? Better to wake up by being awoken by somebody already awoke. Already wake up. Get that. That's called Bhakti Lata Bij. Get the taste. See? And then you taste your way. See? You're following the path of prema now. See, that gets stronger and stronger and stronger in you simply because you got the real Bhakti Lata Bij. There's room for it. See, there's room for it here. Why? Because you listen to my word. There's not room for it in the Vaishnavas out there. You notice? They don't come and listen. There's no room for this word. But there's room for it in you guys. Therefore, you get the result quickly first. Okay? There's no room for those who believe in those who have not woke them up or believe in their teachings. See, it's like even believing in Prabhupada. I mean, I believe in Prabhupada. I'll never not believe in Prabhupada. I love Prabhupada. I love books and everything. But I know, and he knew too, that the goal of this is not Varnashram Dharma, especially now. If he was here, he'd be preaching like this. And he is here on his order. He's here. He knew. They all knew It's time now. Get serious. Get them to the essence, because there's no time for this establishment of Varna. It's not going to go. You're destroying everything. This is Kali Yuga. We need a stronger medicine. This is it. Yeah. See, they are individual and they are the knowers of the external body. See, how many people know that the Lord is an individual too? Even people, they don't even know their own soul. They think, well, I don't know. I think maybe I'm the light. See, it's speculation. They don't know they're an individual. They think, oh, this is just temporary. I speculate because this is temporary and I'm miserable because of being around people and individuals, and they make me miserable and I'm an miserable individual. Therefore, it's all about going into the light and disappearing. You know how many people believe that? Yeah. They don't know they have a beautiful individual spiritual body. That's the whole problem. It's beautiful. Yeah, they're all still concerned now in the white supremacy, black this, white, blue, green, names. We're in the world of names. Therefore, people are in the world of sorrows because of that. Yeah. The spirit is beautiful. The spirit is individual. The spirit has qualities. God has qualities. Devotees have qualities. They all come from the sun. You see the devotee, a real devotee, you see the quality of the Lord. You see really clear truth, man. Deep, powerful. You see deep ecstasy. You see the sentiments of God, the real tenderheartedness, That's Radha. The complete Godhead is in Lord Chaitanya. That's why I love chanting his name, man. It is powerful. You got the complete Godhead in Sri Krishna. See, Sri Krishna and Chaitanya is the son of that. You notice the son. He's the embodiment of Sri Krishna. Chaitanya is a being, is a son in this world, which is the life force of that son is Sri Krishna, Radha and Krishna. Okay? That you need to meet somebody like that, an empowered version, even a small soul, size of an atom, man. Their life force is Sri Krishna. They're a Chaitanya in this world, his living force. That's what you got here, my friends. I have no doubt that that's my life force. I can't live without them. That's why I do so many classes every day. You notice? And I'm so indebted to you guys because you give me an opportunity to speak about my Lord. I love it, man. It's the only light in this world is to either hear about the truth, eternal truth, the highest truth, or to speak about it and hear it at the same time. Yeah. It rectifies all crippled mindedness. Yeah. See? Free from deterioration and free from material contamination. See? And so the living entities, when you self-realize, what do? You talk about what you love. See? The Supreme Personality of God and his qualities and his name. See? And then you stay free of material contamination. People, they don't know. They don't know that they're contaminated simply because they're talking about the friggin' Maya, Mahamaya, the Lord's shadow. Hey, man, let me tell you about what's dark. And so we'll all go dark. Let's get into darkness, man. Hey, man, how's the changeable weather, man? Yeah. How's Trump doing? Hey, let's get into a political discussion about people in Maya, in darkness. Trump this, Trump that. Oh, white supremacy, all these things that the demons are getting you to think about and talk about and believe in is your darkness, because you're talking about it. You're using your precious God-like vocal cords to deceive yourself and be deceived and deceive others to spread deception, spread the darkness in this world. That's why I love doing these classes, man. And I love these books, man. The books, the Bhagavatam is meant, it says, the Bhagavatam glory is to spread light in this world. This is the concentrated light of God in the world is in Bhagavatam. And a real devotee Bhagavat, spreads it through the voice, the vibration, and dissipates all the illusions. Okay? What a great privilege this is. And we're training Maharatis like this, big warriors. This is what they were, you're becoming like, this is like the Mahabharata revisited. They were doing the same thing on the battlefield with their voice. They were creating all kinds of weapons, man. And we just need one weapon, the Maha Mantra and the truth and the Bhagavatam, man. Destroy all illusions. Oh, yeah. Destroy the illusion. We'll start with ISKCON, man. Destroy their illusion. We'll start Gaudiya Smiths. Destroy whatever illusions are in the way, man. Let's remove the obstacle. Roll away the stone. Isn't it time there, Lalita? Let's roll away the stone in the way. So that people can live. Hey, power of the word, man, rolls away the stone so people can resurrect the Lord in their hearts, man. Get that birth of Krishna going so that they can understand what are the real qualities of the Lord. You got to hear these things from real devotees. You got to hear the Bhagavatam, just like it says, man, by the action. This here, you're in the action, man. This is where the action is, man. By the action of the book Bhagavad. See, verse 98 through 100 in chapter 1 of Adi Leela, man, by the action, see, war, by the war cries. See, the cry of the Bhagavatam. See, the action of the book Bhagavat and the devotee. See, don't neglect the devotee Bhagavat. You Ritviks, man, let me destroy some of your illusions right now. By the action of the book Bhagavat and the devotee Bhagavat. The living, man, the voice, they use that like a boxing glove, man, the Bhagavatam, and you get smashed right in the nose. Knock you out, man. Knock out Maya. See, by the action of the book Bhagavat and the devotee Bhagavat, love of God is transferred in your heart. There's no other process, no other way. No other way, no other way. Otherwise, chant until you're blue in the face and do your empty Swami steps. And at best, you get liberation. At best, you think Prabhupada wrote these books not for a reason? Why wouldn't he just come and say, just chant Hare Krishna and that's it? We don't have to spend all this time writing these books. Because you need to hear them from a realized soul and show that you will be transformed by the truth, man. That you will like these other qualities. The name is great, man. I love the name. I love chanting. And I love, these are all names. These are the names of the Lord. These are his qualities and characteristics. Spiritual variegatedness. When you can chant the holy name in ecstasy, you can relish these names, right, Lalita? These other names, man. These little words, they're just like chanting Hare Krishna. You could see it in Lalita when she's chanting these names and relishing these names. It's just like chanting Maha Mantra, no difference. And just relishing a little variegated sweetness. See, that's what they do in Goloka. And that's what we do here. And people say, Gohari, where'd you get your name? What Mahabhagavad? Who cares, man? You got the taste going here. We got Goloka here. What do you care about anyway? Here you got gold. What are you worrying about where it came from? It's here. Take advantage, man. You'll become rich. Isn't that what it's about? Or you got spiritual greed? It's like, hey, man, the gold is here. Let me become rich, wealthy. It's here. That's a resident Vrindavan. They're like that, man. Where's the wealth? Oh, here it is. Krishna is here. Well, that's what we got, man. We got Radha and Krishna live here. If you don't see that, well, come stick around. If you can't do that, you ain't got spiritual greed. Go back to Narayan Mirage. Go back to ISKCON. Go develop some greed. Spend a lifetime or 2 or 10 years, whatever it takes to get some greed, man. Yeah. Get like Bhagavad Gita says, if you don't like to be around devotees who actually have spiritual ecstatic love, you can't appreciate it. Go work yourself out on the rules and regulations and the external ceremonies, the empty rituals. Go hear the bang, bang, clang, clang for a while. Like that song. Bang, bang. I forgot how it went. It's a great verse, isn't it? There's a lot in this verse, man. This verse is the essence. Prahlad, thank you very much, man. Do you know, I almost feel like he's around here somewhere. I think he's coming. You know, you never, when you call a person's name, they often come. So I bet he's sitting there listening, and I know he's probably laughing his ass off. Saying, look how he's doing to this verse I said. I probably think it's very funny. Probably saying, wow, I said it in a little different way. This is kind of a nice, unique thing, you know, a little twist to that verse. They are all individual, and they are knowers of the external body. So they're knowers of the external body. But something more important, the realized soul is the knower of the internal body. See, the soul, they're aware of their soul. See, and that whole point is, you know, this is, remember I said this morning that it's not, you know, you can have a realized soul like Prabhupada or Bhaktisiddhanta, but what's also important is the message. Are they giving you an external message? Because that's the word and that's what you'll follow. See, here, what kind of, you got the same thing. I mean, you know, if you got some intelligence, you see there's some little small realization here of the truth. See? And you got the internal message. We focus you internal. The kingdom of God is within and at hand. You get that kind of preaching, the Jesus-like preaching with more fluffing it out, more explanations that he didn't, you know, he said, save it for another time. See? Same thing with Prabhupada. They're both living here. You know, Jesus lifted me into his kingdom, that mansion. I know that one. And then Prabhupada also. And who do you think is living here? They're living through us, aren't they? Isn't this the expansion of what they wanted? Isn't this what Jesus wanted to tell people that people couldn't bear then? Isn't this what is in actual Prabhupada's deeper books and explanation? This is the internal explanation to make it really clear what the soul is, who we really are, and who the Lord really is, and relate forever in that way. Forever. See, not here. Okay, I'm self-realized. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. You're looking at me. Tell me, Master Gurudev, what do you want me to do? Let's see. Let me straighten your tilak. Let's see. It's not quite straight. Put some 3 strands of neck beads on, and wear your dhoti like this. And let's see. You've been wiping your butt with your right hand. Now you're supposed to do it with your left hand now. And don't use any toilet paper. You know, get lots of good soap. And they want to pass that on as this is where the disciplic line is going. It's going to continue. That's going to be the real line. No, that ain't the real line. That may be for beginners. But Shamaguri knows all these things now. She wants to move on deeper. She wants to know something deeper than that, right? She's ready for it. You can see she's saying, yes, Gurudev, tell me something more. That's the kind of people we want here. Put some juice in this Swami step I've been doing. I want to get the juice in there. I want to feel not like the Swami step here. Ever shake a devotee's hand? A lot of them like this. I swear to God, man. I shake a lot of devotees' hands. Where's the life? Well, I don't know. We're not supposed to put life in it. We're not, no emotions, just all head. See, all the energies up in here, big head. And the life, when devotees, even when Lord Chaitanya, that's why you want to know about Lord, you come here, man. You see their life in this body, man. Their life is so, and you see, that's the way they were. Know the way they were. You come here, you start to begin to see what intense devotional service is. Intense and deep and fascinating, amazing, different opinion, also different than all those thousands of ISKCON gurus and all those hundreds of Gaudiya Smita, and this opinion is so different, but not. See, it agrees with Krishna. It agrees with the book. Okay? It's in actual experience in the body, man. There's a real sun here, man. Sun, bright, conclusive truth, intense, bright. So bright, the blind people, you can see who's blind. They go, what's going on here? What's going on? Where'd you get your name? Oh, that's what you learned from 20 years with being a personal servant of Narayan Raj? Time for you to be really humbled, man. If that's what you got, you want to know where I got that? My students know more deeper stuff than that. You got that from 20 years? Well, I guess he was just teaching you baby stuff. You ready to grow up, Mr. Ion, or anybody else in that group? Or you still think you know everything about bhakti because your guru told you how to wear 3 strands of neck beads and how to wear a straight dhoti? That's all you learned. And how to follow chaturmas and not shave. Oh, yeah, how to memorize all of Rupa Goswami's verses that you don't understand. You don't feel. It doesn't cause tears to squirt from your eyes. You can't explain the revelations and realizations in them because you're not an experienced person. See, until these persons are humbled, they'll have to stay in those groups thinking they know everything, and then they will die in their heads still and not in their hearts. We do the job here. So if he doesn't like this preaching, too bad. Your loss. I'm here to, he got a mission here, right? You're not interested, go back and do your Vaidhi, principles and all that. We already lost people like that. They come and after they just get a little association with these critics. I even have students like that. They go back and associate with the Narayan Raj groups. I almost pull them out and they associate and they're still weak and they just get pulled back into that false ego. It's all false ego there too. They haven't transcended it. Their highest disciples cannot see what's going on here. I know personally. I've seen them. They've seen this preaching too. And you know what they do? They say they know there's power here. But they just, it's a Shiva thing. Only, some kind of Shiva thing. He's got some boon of Shiva to preach like that. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, for sure. I got the boon of a lot of these devotees, man. The boon of Jesus, boon of Prabhupada, boon of all of you. You're in the line. It goes all the way to the realized souls, man. And anybody coming here, that's why they get delivered so quickly. You notice? They make spirit rapid spiritual advancement. That's the way it's supposed to be, man. Because you got an empowered person here that's really empowered, and you got the conclusive truth being preached. What do you think the result is? It's going to be fabulous. Okay. See, this is the kind of preaching when Jesus said, go give them the message, the kingdom of God is coming to them. And if they won't listen, shake the dust off your feet and move on. He's right. A lot of living entities out there. Even if you look, and this message has brought, 30, 40 people already coming. And all, taking it as they can take it. And they keep coming back, you notice? Hey, that's pretty good. Keep doing like that, right? Do more of this. Preach the truth, man. Tell them time is, this is the time. When The redcoats were coming. There was Paul Revere. He went out. The redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming. This is the time, man. The redcoats are coming. You know, the enemy is coming. The darkness is coming. Come to the light, man. Here's the light, man. Here's the back door. Here's freedom. Freedom is here in this association. No time to dick around. No time to pull punches. People got to know they're all blind until you're in the light. The light is here. Yes or no? Am I lying? Am I just, can you understand the Bhagavatam like you could never understand it before? Can you taste the mantra like you could never taste it before? Do you feel inspired like you've never been inspired before? So what's that saying? Just check your own experience. That's what you get from hearing patiently. Just automatically. That's what I was telling Tom, man. Hey, this is organic. Don't have to fantasize and all this stuff. Just be patient. Just come and listen and cultivate and be natural. You know, if you need, your mind's going all over the place, relax a little bit. Meditate. What's the big deal? This is cultivation, man. You're in the right place just by being here. You're doing the greatest work by hearing. I mean, this is what the Bhagavatam teaches, man. I'm just teaching the Bhagavatam, the real Bhagavatam, the effective one. The sages said, oh, Sutta Goswami, you're empowered, you're qualified, just speak to us. We'll just sit here and question and listen for 1,000 years. This is no different. And this is better because that was way back when, before our Lord Chaitanya. But Lord Chaitanya is here, and we got the same Krishna, you know, empowering here, man, and with packing more revelation and realization, and with Jesus' revelation, all that here now. The result is so far beyond. We can't even. We can taste it though, and then amazing. You can experience some of this even now. So where are we at here? Okay. They are free. So they are free from material change, and they are self-illuminated. See, free of material change. But it doesn't say, it doesn't, see, he's hinting there. You notice? He doesn't explain it, but free of material change. But we're not free of spiritual change. You know that? That's how you know. You should be asking, where's spiritual changes going on? Where's spiritual transformation in people's bodies? That should be the question. So people can't ask, so therefore I'll ask it and put it out into the ethers. You should be asking this question. Where is spiritual transformation in this world? Because that's what was going on with Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. Spiritual change, spiritual transformation, variegated spiritual world on this dark planet. You know, when you see Lalita chanting like that, like she does, you see spiritual change, spiritual transformation. You see real life and real light in this world. That's why even I want that. Oh, give me some of that there, Lalita. I'll take give me initiation, Lalita. I'll take it. To be close, just consider me close person to you. Okay? I'll take initiation. Give me mantra. Chant in my ear. I'm not ashamed, man. I'm not ashamed. Wherever bhakti is, that's what I want. Okay? So we teach stuff like this here, you know, by example. Hey, spiritual variegated, that should be the question. And all you ISKCON and Gaudis me, where is the spiritual change going? What? Well, you spent all that time with Narayan Maharaj, and it was all, oh, I'm sorry, we can't show you any spiritual change in the body. No transformations for you guys. Just take a lot of rules. Okay, fine. Okay, you did that. All right. Are you ready for the spiritual change now? Are you ready for the transformation now? Because that's what we do here. Nothing again. That was his inspiration. He inspired a lot of devotees to do what they did. A lot of them left Prabhupada even, and he brought them back. Okay, great. He was inspired. He did what he did. But are you ready for the spiritual transformation in your body? You know, you want to relish transcendental varieties like you see the devotees here. Okay? That's what we got going. We got real Bhagavatam here. You're going to be these verses, man. You're going to be the spiritual change. It's going to be happening in you. Isn't it nice, those spiritual changes, Lolita? Don't you like these things happening inside? Doesn't it give you, it's like going to the, what do you call those things? The amusement park every day. You know, you're on this ride and that ride and this ride. Wouldn't you like to? Isn't that a nice place to do? You know, you're on these different rides every day. You get here's your ticket, man. You get a ticket here. Yeah, go on unlimited rides.
New and fresh every day surprises.
Surprises every day. It's amazing. New rides every day with Krishna. Where do you think amusement parks come from? It all comes from in him. All the intoxicants you're looking for in this world, all the ayahuascas that this lady, it's all in the Lord. You come here and we'll give you the great ayahuasca of your life. Yeah. We don't need any frog poison to to make you purge. You come here, you'll just start purging, man. We have the golden goose, man, where all that stuff comes from, man. It's amazing. Free of material change, they're all self-illuminated self. Yeah. See, self-illuminated, that's a great key word. Oh man, we're gonna spend some time on this verse, man. It's action-packed. Packs a wallop, man. It's like everything's in these verses. Yeah. See, self-illuminated. See, the verses self, people think, oh, it's just kind of shiny like that. Well, it's illuminated by the self, see, by the qualities of the Lord. We gotta, the sun has to illuminate that verse in the Bhagavatam. That's why you need the action, right? Self-illuminated, you have to illuminate. The sun illuminates it. See? Chapter 1, Adi Lila, what does it say? Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya arose simultaneously. See? How did that happen? Preaching of Nityananda. You notice Nityananda comes first, right? Okay. Now you hear that's Gurudev is they're the servants of Nityananda. See, when they speak, man, all of a sudden, whoop, there goes the sun is rising, man. See, illuminated by the true self, the true qualities of God. This is called Bhakti Lata Beach. You start hearing these conversations. You start hearing this glorification of the actual Supreme Lord as he is. Okay? Now the self is illuminated. See, it becomes illuminated in your consciousness. You start to become attracted to the true self. See, oh, they both arise. Gurudev is here. All of a sudden, his divine grace comes out of their mouth, out of the disciple. Oh yeah, divine grace, Paramahamsa, blah, 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 blah. All the titles start coming. Yeah, man, he's showing me God, man. I see, man. The sun is illuminating the sun. See, sun illuminating the sun. Two suns, two shelters. See? Otherwise, you're trying to penetrate all these coverings on your own. Can you imagine trying to figure out what the spiritual world, that's called speculation. Oh yeah, this Goloka is like this, yeah. And you got these blind gurus telling you Goloka is like this. So you're both blinded. You're not going to see anything real. You got to see a true son of the Lord here in this world, man. See, then they arise simultaneously. You start to feel. Then you notice we do the job here, man. We do the work here. You guys are reading these qualities of the Lord in ecstasy. Look at River and you and everybody, a lot of people. Look at Janaki reading these qualities and they're illuminating. Man, just feel like, man, I'm with God. See, they arise simultaneously. Then you say, yeah, Gauri Das, he's qualified. Man, I can see God now because, I see Guru and I see God. Therefore, you cracked it, man. As soon as you say, I don't see Guru anymore, you lost it. That's what happened. They leave, right? You don't see Guru anymore because you're the Guru. You want to instruct them or something. And all of a sudden, darkness comes right over immediately. You're back on Vaidhi, something lesser. Even liberation, you can be blinded by that. This is, Like Brahma was blinded. He committed an offense towards Krishna, right? And all of a sudden, he couldn't see the beautiful pastimes of Krishna, the spiritual variegatedness of the quality. All of a sudden, just saw the light. He didn't like that. He said, "Oh no, I lost the darshan. Now I just see this bright, blinding light of Brahman." That's a downer for a devotee. Just don't. Hey man, move the light away. I want to see your transcendental form, man. I want to relish that, taste it. I want to taste your name. I want that ever increasing spiritual bliss. That's Krishna. That's the real God, not the homogeneous Brahman. It's almost like the world in a sense. Same old, same old. It's not just bright, no variegatedness. That devotees, a real devotee, they're not into that. No, spiritual varieties of the Lord's transcendental qualities. We never run out of talks. You notice? Take one verse, talk a long time about it. Just happily playing with. What are we doing? We're just playing with Krishna now, right? Just playing with Krishna. What else is there to do? Play with Krishna. These qualities, these names, these truths. Let's just play with Krishna in this way and that way, in a way that benefits the living entities. It's kind of nice, practical. Well, really? People can listen to these new people and think, wow, I didn't know the Lord was God, and there's a soul and a supreme soul, and we're all related. I didn't know that. Well, if you got to come in disciplic succession to learn that. I didn't know clearly these things. See, if you're teachable, you can come and learn. See, this is why usually student community isn't teachable. They just came to their gurus and they only go so far and they're not ready to move on. But some are, Jesus said that his Lord had sheep in many different folds, and they were meant for him to be their teacher, just like now in ISKCON we have people coming. The hardest ones are the Gaudiya Samiti. They really, they is really tough nuts, really, usually. They think, oh, this is only, this is kind of like Jesus people, very similar. Oh, no, this is it, no, nothing else after this. No other shiksha, no other instruction. Okay. So they are self-illuminated. Yeah. So the Lord he's the combined form. He's just self-illuminated, right? He's a complete self. It's just coming from everything. Devotee is self-illuminated by engaging in devotional service. If we stop doing this, the light will dim and die out. And then we're in darkness, because then we'll just serve the Maya. We'll serve the senses completely, all day, all night. That's complete absorption, and then the light is out. This is not light. This is a glow of hellish type thing, more or less hell. It's really hell in the mode of passion and ignorance. Ignorance, the word hell. That's hell. And then passion also is kind of hellish, there's always passionate, this thing, to me, those billions that Bill Gates has, that to me is hell. He has unlimited desire for money and profit and adoration too, wanting to be, adored and all that stuff, and unlimited desire for power and control. That to me is hellish. I wouldn't take billions of dollars. I wouldn't take, if that would have brought me into that condition, that's like being in hell. Or for anybody else. They don't know. They're blinded by that. That's called the mode of passion, ignorance, especially passion. It's asuric. You're very, very uncontrollable and lust for wealth and power. That's what's going on. This is what people, if you're complying and you're followers of those people, you don't see that. You just, they're controlling you. that controls you. See, so this is how it is. And so the demigods are losing footing. They're the ones a little more intelligent in the sense, a little bit less. They don't have this excessive desire for power control to the point of making people die and maiming them, stuff like that. They don't have that. See? Okay. Had a point for this. What was it? What was the point? Yeah. So, control.
Self-illuminated?
Control. Yeah, it's about this control thing. So people are worshiping these, either people in the mode of passion and ignorance, and they comply with that, or they're looking up to the demigod types, the ones who are a little more, they see more of the connection between people. And they're not in the fear. So they don't want to be in the fear. They don't want to be in that, the fear and the anxiety and all of that stuff. They don't want that. No. See, and people look up to them. Okay. Now the ultimate here, we're doing the ultimate here, is looking, if people look up to this and see this as the greatest shelter, the greatest realization, the greatest freedom, the greatest happiness, the greatest sovereignty. And this is for everybody. Everybody can take shelter here. What we preaching here is self-illuminated. It's illuminated by the true self. I mean, I love this mantra, and people coming here, taking this preaching serious, are developing this taste for the qualities of the Lord. This is big stuff. That means if you're getting taste for the qualities of the Lord, now it's not like that Bhagavad Gita verse. You're in the Lord and he's not in you. He's starting to become in you because you got Bij, the Bhakti Lata Bij. That's the Lord. He's awakening in you. That's him. And now you're going to feed him, right, Lalita? Just feed him every day and he grows more. And it's nice to have that growth in you. Otherwise, you might get some material tumors in the world. That grows in you instead. That's the problem. People get tumors and they get sick and die. Here we get Krishna growing on, and they become more and more healthy, more and more spiritually attuned and spiritually aware and powerful and happy and every good transcendental virtue manifests. Sometimes I feel afraid to become contaminated by downgrading association. That's a good fear, man. Yeah, fear that. And to the point where there's no more fear about it, because it's so strong in you. It's like, how these people, they go to the gym and their body gets stronger, right? They get wrapped, they walk around. I see these guys. There's one guy, I go and meet for coffee. He walks around like this because he works out. Walks like this, buff, physically. Yeah, but that can be killed. That body can be destroyed, right? But spiritual body, man, well, look what we're doing here. You're going to see, Tom, more and more that body gets spiritual body gets strong inside this. And you'll be just walking around like this, and you sit down with anybody, man. You go to a bar. I can go to a bar. I can go anywhere, man. No problem. Not that I would lie. If I sit down at a bar or something and somebody starts talking to me, and if they're just mundane stuff, I have to start lying. I'm not ashamed to tell a lie. Oh, I got an appointment, because to me, bad association is worse than lying. There's nothing worse. It's just Krishna saying, "Hey, good, you told a good fib to get the hell out of there, because this doesn't give me happiness." Because my thing is feeding Krishna. Yeah, if that's not feeding, he doesn't associate with material energy. He doesn't like it. He likes devotees and devotional talks. Stuff that you hear here. He likes this stuff. This is his food. See? So naturally that'll get stronger. You just come regularly. If it's too much, sometimes maybe you need a little break, but just realize, I'm cultivating, I'm feeding Krishna. You feel that inspiration sometimes. Yeah, it'll go back and forth. Sometimes it'll be inspiring and you'll get purified, and then the purification is all the crap is coming out and you're, I'm just all a basket case, this and that, it's all right, man. Just let it, and you just keep coming, take doses. And just it's a cultivation, man. It's just like you go to school and you learn, and there's a learning curve. It's just the same thing. But you're doing the highest education. This is the greatest education you get. This is devotional service, man. You could be a retard and just come here and listen and just pick up the vibration. You don't even have to understand what I'm saying. Like Lolita, she didn't understand nada. Look at her now.
I don't understand everything what you say. Not
Yeah.
at all. What I read, no. Even not what I read.
Yeah. Like that, man. Just chill now. You can just chill. Don't try to be into fantasies or try to over, I try to be something you're not, or on a higher level or this or be like that. Just be yourself and be natural. Just know. I'm coming here. I'm cultivating the highest thing. I'm doing like those sages, doing the highest activities like Mars Prikshit. I'm doing the greatest thing. Okay, I've taken this much. Maybe my cup is full. Let me go and do some other activities. But don't let me ever not come back. That's the trick of Maya, is to go away and it's not feeling right now. No, me just had enough. Just chill and go do something else. And come back again, and take some more, get more purified. You're getting closer to the goal, getting more steady. Krishna's coming up more, purifying. You got to be patient, right? You're growing a garden. It's like anybody that does gardening, you got a little seed, you plant it. You can't say, okay, come on up now, right now. No, you keep watering it regularly. Not let me just put the water pot on it all the time. I have people do that something. I got to hear every class, all the time, and I hate it. It's just really bothering me. Well, hey man, you're just watering too much. Put a little water on it, man. Take as much as you can. You should know. Learn to trust yourself. Well, I just want to be enlightened right away. No, sorry, it doesn't work like that. You water. It's a cultivation here. Take it. Chill, man. Just come here and chill until you're ready. Not so chill, and then take a break. Do this. It's easy. Relax, man. Chill. Where's the stress? Why stress yourselves out, man? I don't tell you what to do, what to eat, what not to eat. It's not that important. If you eat something where you can't come here, or you drink something where you can't come here, and you just totally become an alcoholic or a drug addict or something, you got to be some intelligent. If you're too much of a baby, we can't make it here. You got to be at least handle your process. Be intelligent. Yeah, if you need some help, ask Lolita. Yeah, she's. I'm delegating more now. Go ask River. Go ask Lolita. Go Sachi. She'll always give you an ear. Yeah. So they have nothing to do with the material body. They are cause of all. Okay, they are free from material change. They are self-illuminated. They are the cause of all causes. Okay. So you see, isn't that interesting? So the cause of all causes is very deep, actually. It said even both the living entity and the Lord are the cause of all causes. Can you believe that? Doesn't make sense, does it? See? But I'll tell you how it works. See, there's the empowered cause. That's why the Bible says, ye are like gods. See? There's the empowered version, the Son. See, the Son is like the Father, okay? So the Son is empowered by the Father. Okay? So they're the cause of all causes in that sense. So if you associate with the material modes of nature, the ultimate cause is the modes of nature, passion, ignorance, in the material dimension. See? So you're associating with that. So this is the cause, and you become the cause of your demise because you'll just start talking about nonsense. You'll start chanting mundane things. You'll start hankering after mundane objects. See? So that's that you become the cause of your degradation. See? So now the opposite is true too. You associate with the transcendental Lord. See, the transcendental Lord. And especially with the real, Prabhupada said, if you don't have a bona fide guru, you can't make any spiritual advancement. That's deep. The reason why is they're the son of that real truth. See? That's where you begin to make real spiritual advancement, is with the son of that Lord. See, that's the cause of your bhakti. The cause of Bhakti Lata Bij is the sun in this world. See, it's the cause of your deliverance. See, that's why these persons in the modes of passion and ignorance are the cause of your demise. See, come here if you want to live. This is life. See, that is death. Associating with people in the modes, those hankering to control you and all that is death. That's the Lord's Maya. Blind leading the blind, the cheaters and the cheated. See, all the way up into religion, all the way up into ISKCON. A lot of cheaters are being cheated now. There. Are we cheating people? Or is this the cause of their deliverance? Is this the cause of your deliverance there, Lalita? And what is being delivered is to chant like her. That's deliverance, man. Or anybody else, Johan, chanting like that. See, it came to Guru, right? Guru is the son. See, they're the cause of the deliverance of people in the world. That's why Prabhupada said, without the spiritual master, you can't make any spiritual advancement. And these people can't go beyond Vaidhi without Shiksha, like here. Okay? Otherwise, they stay. Look at, you could say, oh, Narayan Raj, he's so great, fantastic, and everything. But why are you still on the mundane platform then? Okay, he may be great and everything, but what is the message you got? Rules, regulations, names. But no, where's this thing about you want to know the deeper important subject? The deeper important subject is Radharani that nobody knows, right? Isn't that says she's hidden from even the demigods? Well, that's the subject we're into. It's all about devotion. She's personified devotion. And you're going to learn a lot about that here. You're going to learn its importance. Prime importance. Otherwise, you'll just be in the world of names of Vaishnavism. Gohari, where'd you get your name? What Mahabhaga gave you your name? You'll be on that level. Yeah. So you come here and we'll say, you'll come to the level and say, wow, now I understand the prime importance of devotion and where that devotion is. That devotion is the cause of my real deliverance. Otherwise, you're not yet really delivered. You'll get, like Prabhupada said, you get a body as, a human being. And maybe you'll be born in a Vaishnava, a Brahmin family. Okay? Now, here is the cause of people's deliverance, their actual deliverance. They're actually showing that you are the verse when Brahma says, those who evince the symptoms of this ecstasy, they are promoted to the kingdom of God. They do not take another birth. You're like that here. Hey, man, you should ask the question, Ion and everybody else like you, are you like that? Do you evince the symptoms of ecstatic love, the tears in the eyes, choking the voice? All our scriptures proclaim. You have those symptoms? If not, you're not delivered yet, according to the Bhagavatam. We go by the book here, right? The law books. What did Prabhupada say? My books are the law books for the next 10,000 years. 10 million years, actually. 10 zillion years. Truth is truth. It's always forever real. So that's you. I'm telling you, maybe this is hard for them to take, but it's your only chance, man, to get through. Because big false egos out there, man. You got to see you're outdone and outshined, man, because the truth is so strong here. It's so real, so clear. It's your chance, man. Come here and you can live. Otherwise, you'll just be thinking to the end of your days, Oh, Narayan Raj has been the greatest thing, and he's so great, and I don't need anything else. But all I know is I asked a devotee who is absolutely a Mahabhagavat, where'd you get your friggin' name? What Mahabhagavat? Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares where Nityananda got his friggin' name? He's an ecstatic devotee with bliss. You can see what the heck is going on. And even my disciples, some of them are ecstatic devotees with bliss and ecstasy. You can see who cares? This is where it's at, man. This is where deliverance is. See, this is why Narayan Raj didn't get, you need Shiksha, you Ion and everybody like you and ISKCON. You need Shiksha Guru to take you deeper. Yes or no? Then it's pretty clear to me. You need to go deeper beyond just a name. You got to see. I'm here to teach about Radharani, and not Radha run away. We're going to run away from Radha. That's all I see here. They're all Radha runaways. Run away from Radha. Radha is here, man, and ready to teach anybody. You got a lot of girlfriends in this group here. Radha's girlfriends. She's our instructor, right? We like her. We like her association. You guys are all Radha runaways out there. Run away from Radha. You can quote me on that, Amy. Amy, food service word, pom-pom girl. Failed she's our best cheerleader here. Yeah, we want more Amy's. Yeah, come here. She'll get into the kingdom of God before Jayapataka and Radhanath. And I'm not lying, man. If she stays with it, she'll get in. If they come, they'll get in at the same time. So you guys choose, man. You want to get in the real kingdom? Come here. Kingdom come is here. That bhakti.com. You see that bhakti, what do they call purebhakti.com is just a cyberspace. You want to get out of, you got to get out of cyberspace, man. You know, come to bhakti kingdom come is here. See? You'll be coming for Krishna, man, literally, spiritually, and there's no fault in that. You can publicly come for Krishna, no problem. We do it every day, right, Lalita? We're coming for Krishna. You know, you think it's a bad thing or it's a nasty thing. No, there's no nasty man. My Lord came for Krishna. Didn't he? He came and came and came. For 48 years, he was coming for Krishna. And that's how good it is. It never stops, man. You're always orgasming, spiritually orgasm. That's why it's so good. You can't do this the other way, man. This is a very short thing. This is very long term, always orgasmic, man. Coming and coming for. This is how we come for Krishna. We just come here every day. Hey, man, I didn't create these words. Krishna did, right? He's the one who generated these words. When they apply to him, they're beautiful. And then there's no fault in that, coming for Krishna. Aren't we coming for Krishna? Oh, you guys think I was saying something else, especially Karuna. You dirty minds, nasty mind. I'm talking about coming here for Krishna. Don't think I was thinking something else. Lalita, get that dirty thought out of your mind.
How to drink to have dirty talks. Thoughts.
This is wild stuff, man. Man, where do you see glorification of the Lord like this? This is very unusual, isn't it? Yeah. You know, Lord Chaitanya was saying every word means Krishna. Every word. And this, I mean, I'm seeing it practical here. I mean, these things are just coming like spontaneously, you know? And it's like, this is amazing. You know, Okay. Free from material self, illuminated, they are cause of all. They have nothing to do with the material body, and they are always uncovered. Yeah, and so anyway, you see, this is the qualities of the Lord are the devotee's treasure. Okay, it's a devotee's treasure. See, so they're always uncovered, but they're covered. Like if they're just in the book, they're just in the book. People don't understand them. But then the devotee uncovers the deep conclusiveness in the book. If they're telling you, otherwise they just write it in the book and they think, well, here I'll write the book, and the blind people will read it and they'll get some benefit, but and they won't preach it. See, I'm preaching these things. See? So this means the result is going to be greater than just some, writing in a book. Here, you're getting it. You're going to get it because we're proclaiming this. We're causing this reality to manifest. Well, how do you think the Holy Spirit manifested in the world? It's because Jesus preached about it. Okay? Jesus manifested in his preaching about the kingdom. See, otherwise, how do you think they're creating this Maya? You can learn about what I'm teaching here by looking a little bit at the Maya. Look at the world they're doing in the movies, the predictive programming. They're creating this dystopian future of you being a little cubicle, and you're going to be sitting there. See, and you're going to be with the meta thing on. You're going to be sitting there. You're not going to be into, you're just going to be like a battery, and you're going to be in the meta. They're creating that. See, people are looking at this and seeing that role model. See, so that's going to be people's reality. See, what is going to be the reality here? You're going to have a Narada Muni reality, man. You're just going to go and you're going to chant the holy name to see. You can go. You can even go in the meta. I can't wait. Get me the little glasses. I'll go in there and I'll preach. I can go anywhere. I can go in the meta universe. I won't be bewildered. I know what is bhakti. That's why Narada, he knows what bhakti is. He goes into all these. These are all metas. These are all simulated realities by Maya. Did you know that? It is simulated by Maya. It's not really real. It's just bodily. It's here for a time and then it disappears. So Narada's going in all this because he knows what's real. He manifests what's real. Anybody who listens to Narada, just like you listen here, this becomes your reality. You realize, chanting the holy name is an eternal activity. That's Goloka Vrindavan. I don't even have to go there. I just sit here in this chair and chant the truth. Manifest the truth. Yeah. And that's all it's about. Manifesting the truth, living in the truth. See, living in the truth, that's where real life is. And we prove it. Hey, man, real life is here in the truth, man. Already an hour and a half, man, this second round. Truth is powerful. Truth is exciting. Truth is amazing. You can bring that into the meta universe too. Isn't that amazing? Why? I'll give me a little, avatar. I'll sit in there, I'll preach this. And people might listen, and their avatar, their real self will hear it through the avatar. This might be an amazing way to preach. Hey, man, Prabhupada was into this stuff. I'm into it also. Man, give me any technology and let me use it for Krishna to awaken people. It's great. Look at this camera, man. Look at you guys. Some of you guys I haven't even met. I haven't even met Shama Sundari. Look how much bhakti she's getting. Look how much protection she gets from Krishna. Yeah. God bless you, Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, God bless you, Acharya Dev, for writing a lot of these books that I used to preach. God bless you all. And this is how I bless you, with a big smash in all your illusions. That's your blessing. You won't believe it right now, but later on you'll get it. Later on, you'll see, God bless Gaurahari. He smashed all my illusions. I didn't like it. I believed in them so much. But now they're gone. Oh, now I got the real thing. My God, Lana. Jesus said, there is much more to tell you. Yes. Amy Rose replying to Freddie. Let's do the transcendental twists and the illusion. Yeah. Receiving, replying to Freddie, you guessed my thoughts. She touched enough shit with her left. We won't go into details on that. There are so many reasons to keep in association with this Sangha. I can't understand why I wouldn't want to. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to understand when you're in it. Yeah. Yeah. You see, it's, you know what it is, Amy and everybody? It's faith and illusion. See, this is the only pain that you would feel is if you have strong faith in things that are not quite it or not real. That's the only reason why wouldn't you like this is what Krishna likes, obviously. I mean, I like what Krishna likes. I like devotion. Why wouldn't anybody like devotion? Because of attachment to things that aren't devoted. They're like material devotion, something, to do with the material. They're devoted to some money, wealth, or control, or teacher, or something material. That's what it is. That attachment, it causes a burning. See, I'm lighting fires here. You know how the demons, they're lighting fires. They're going around lighting all these things to destroy everything. And don't think I act any differently. I'm also I'm just burning everything I see. Any illusion, I'm just lighting it up, man. Burn it, purify it with the truth, man. Oh yeah, Acharya Dave, you got some illusion there. Let's light it up. Radhanath, you got any illusion there? Let's light it up. If it tests, it has to, with Sita, she had to stand the test of fire. You notice that? Ram would not accept her unless she can go into the fire. And she did, came out. Hey, you see, devotion was there. So if devotion is somewhere, you'll stand the test of fire. Otherwise not. This is fire, man. This is fire to demons. See, this is more pure. What comes here out of this mouth is more purifying than the fire that they, burn things, because that only burns the material body, that kind of fire, material ingredients and all this. This burns the subtle coverings. See, this is hotter than material fire. See, the false ego layer, this sets it on fire, burns it up. This is what Lord Chaitanya, I'm just doing what my father did. he set everything on fire in different ways. Yeah. Set the illusion on fire with the truth. See, truth will set people free. Doesn't mean everybody's going to like it. If you're attached to illusion, are you going to like attachment going? Okay. All right. We're back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to make it too long now. I'm going to do prescribed duties. Boy, a lot of comments, man. God, man, thousands. Yeah, well, it needs to burn all of this other stuff. It's only hindrance. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, we do it in am I still coming through? I think it's the connection's going down too.
But it's
yeah, anyway, it's getting a little weak. So why don't we thank you very much, everybody. You have any parting words you want to say? Tom, say something.
I just love this. This was so conclusive again, and so encouraging. Yes, and really the head on the nail, no, the nail on the head. Yeah, the other way around. So it helped me a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So yeah, and Tom and everybody else too, the same thing. All you have to do is you feel that inspiration, here, don't think you have to do any more than that. If you just liking these talks, everything comes from this. This is watering, and the plant will just grow. And if you get too much, like it's, you can feel it, just too much water, it's enough. And Gauri's going on and on and on. Just, okay, it's enough. My cup is full. Go on, relax a little bit. You can come back and watch the replay or something. Yeah. Yeah. It's like that. Sometimes I go on too much too. It's hard to give it up. You feel it, and I also feel something, and I need to. Okay, man, it's enough watering, Gauri. Shut your mouth, man.
Yeah, I was talking with Anita about this. Like it's also addictive to.
Yeah, I'm also addicted. I want to go. There's so much more. Yeah, but you can feel it. I can also feel when I'm speaking. It's like, hey, man, okay, better to. But I don't know. I want to. Anyway, this is the beautiful path, man. It's a wonderful thing. So enjoy it, everybody. Enjoy coming here. I do. I mean, that's why it's so wonderful. I'm indebted to you all for giving me a chance to glorify this truth, to read these verses, to chant together and water my creeper. And thank you for inspiring me, encouraging me. This is fantastic. What a great friends you are. I mean, I can't believe I got such good friends in this world. While I'm here, while you're here, we're just a nice family. And thank you, everybody. Amy, Shama Sundari, Shama Gauri, Francis, all these beautiful, Evo, all these beautiful souls, There's so much more I could tell you. Yeah. Ananta Sesh, man, he's just going on and on. He never stops, man. Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody.